Movie of the week is Me and Earl and the Dying Girl. Even though I knew I wanted to see it, I still had no idea what to expect from this one. I knew one thing what I didn't expect. I did not expect it to be that funny, especially in the first half of the movie. I felt the acting was very, very good as well overall, throughout the whole film actually. I also felt like the chemistry between all of the actors were there as well, which is very important to me because I feel it keeps the audience engaged, if you will. In the second half of the movie, it felt like they had a hard time of balancing seriousness and the comedy aspect of the film. But that was nowhere near a deal breaker though, so it's all good. Now, if you like 500 Days of Summer, 50-50, or Perks of Being a Wallflower, I think you'll like this one as well. But if you have not seen any of these movies, you need to check these out too now. Don't leave me hanging. Now, one thing this movie didn't have that those other three movies did have is there was no real love interest in this movie, which I kind of appreciated because it's kind of overdone for the most part nowadays. With all that said and done, I have no issue with giving this movie a B+. Now the Netflix suggestion this week is a documentary. It is called Dear Zachary, a letter to a son about his father. The only thing I can and will say about this one is this is the saddest story I've ever heard in my entire life. Let me also say is try to refrain from looking up anything about the movie whatsoever because it kind of ruins it a little bit. So if you don't mind shedding a few thug tears in this one, then I think you should definitely check it out. It's a great story. Now, once again, I definitely appreciate everybody for taking the time out to listen to little old me talk. I only do this for fun. I'm not a professional. That's all I do. I just go to the movies, and I don't feel it's right for me to be looking at all of these movies and not at least giving an opinion on how I feel about them, because I've seen a whole lot of movies, and I just don't ever talk about them, so I'm trying to do better with this whole thing. And until next time, I'll holla.